Hello YouTube land, I'm Eddie and welcome back to the channel. I typically don't do voiceovers, but this time around I was totally speechless and totally heartbroken, so I simply couldn't find words nor a mindset to really do it while I was writing. On today's video I want to create something that may convey my sadness seeing the wildfire devastation in West Kelowna, but most importantly express my gratitude to our emergency response personnel, including those that came from other cities, provinces, and countries such as Australia, South Africa, Mexico, Brazil, just to name a few. At the end, I also want to talk about wildfire trends, causes, and perhaps what can be done to mitigate them. So without further ado, let's give her. This is my last ride of the season with my friend Ron through a road that is considered one of the most beautiful roads in the central Okanagan. Well, at least it was. The West Side Road is a scenic route along the Okanagan Lake that connects Kelowna to Vernon here in British Columbia. A beautiful road full of houses, cottages, parks, and trails that are sadly now changed forever, or at least for several decades. Other than seeing several houses that were burnt down to the ground, my sadness really hit me when I realized that not only houses are gone, but rather people's hard work, dreams, and memories. Our family home was safe, but a cabin that we used to rent, and we did that for about 10 years, was also destroyed. All is left now is a wrecked boat dock and a buoy that I placed on the lake back in 2008 for our boat. The cabin where lots of family memories were created now is down to ashes. The 2023 West Kelowna wildfire, also known as the McDougall wildfire, was called by the fire chief here as the 1 in 100 years fire, due to its size, intensity, and complexity. The McDougall Creek Fire was the largest wildfire in the history of West Kelowna, and on August 16th, over 10,000 residents were evacuated. It was shocking to hear that about 200 structures were destroyed. However, thousands more were saved by the relentless work from more than 500 firefighters that were battling the blaze from the ground and from the air. 2023 now is the most expensive, most destructive wildfire season on record here in British Columbia, Canada. The BC Wildfire Service says that almost 25,000 square kilometers of trees, bushes, grassland have burnt this year alone, which equates to about 9,700 square miles, almost double than 2018's previous record, while the cost of fighting fires now is at approximately $770 million. Despite all the sadness and devastation, I truly find solace knowing that there were no loss of human life directly related to the wildfire. In 2003, Kelowna faced a similar wildfire destruction, and 20 years later we still see areas where the vegetation and the trees are still totally burnt and little progress as far as reforestation. So the question for me is, where do we go from here? First, a sad and honestly infuriating stat. Historically, data shows that 40% of those fires were human-caused. Yes, 40%. This is totally unacceptable, folks. The most important thing about human-caused fires is the fact they are preventable, right? So the easiest way to fight a wildfire is to prevent it from starting. Human fires can be started intentionally or accidentally, and the main ones are open burning fires such as fire pits or campfires, industrial activities, fireworks, sky lanterns, or discarding burning items such as cigarettes, and finally, arson. We have been living here in the Central Okanagan area since 2000, and during the first 15 years, fires like these ones were minimum or very rare. So what happened, guys? What happened? Why are we finding ourselves in this situation lately? Well, global warming is definitely one of the root causes. And yes, this is not a hoax or a conspiracy. Global warming is a reality. I don't want to get into this rabbit hole right now because it requires perhaps another video by itself, but we can definitely make an improvement reducing human-caused fires. In today's age, human-caused fires are unacceptable. So, what do you guys think? I'd love to hear your comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comment area down below. And finally, my heart goes to the families affected with the fire. My gratitude to the firefighters, RCMP, traffic controllers, healthcare workers, volunteers, local businesses that came forward to support evacuees, and those in our community that found creative ways to help those in need. I normally finish my videos saying, please like and subscribe, but this time around isn't about my channel, but rather to acknowledge this new reality. Fires are happening every single year, so we should work as a community to try to find better ways to mitigate them. I hope you like this video. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Ciao.